the comparison of the two inside of her was probably noticeably different.
When you said that he wasn't well endowed, I was not prepared for what I saw in this video.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy. Well, I mean, I don't I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I mean, he's not that large in that area,
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I just say I'm so green.
Kid, I need to know. You here, get through.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Katt Williams is back applying pressure, and this time his name is getting dragged into yet another wave of controversy surrounding Sean Diddy Combs. After alleged photos and claims began circulating online, social media went into full meltdown mode, with people questioning everything they thought they knew about the music mogul. And let's be clear, none of this is coming from thin air. The rumors blowing up right now trace back to multiple sexual assault lawsuits filed against Diddy over the past year. In those legal filings, several accusers made unusually specific claims that quickly became internet fuel, with critics arguing that these details exposed deeper insecurities and alleged behavior behind the scenes. According to online chatter, there have even been whispers that Diddy allegedly explored cosmetic procedures in an attempt to reinvent himself physically. But despite all the speculation, critics say nothing changed, and the jokes haven't stopped since. Social media, as usual, has shown zero mercy. What really shocked people, though, were the court filings themselves. Multiple plaintiffs described similar patterns of control, manipulation, and intimidation. Some claimed that during his relationship with singer Cassie, Diddy allegedly relied on other men to carry out acts while he watched or directed from the sidelines, an accusation that, if true, raised serious questions about power, consent, and humiliation. Now, many people are asking, why would someone with that level of fame, money, and access allegedly engage in behavior like this? Critics believe the answer lies in ego, control, and insecurity, not attraction. So where did all of this start? One of the earliest public allegations came from a woman named April Lampro, who filed a lawsuit in 2024. She claimed she first met Diddy in the mid-1980s while she was a student at New York City's Fashion Institute of Technology. According to her, Diddy knew she had dreams of working in fashion and allegedly promised to mentor her and help launch her career at T-First. She says, everything seemed supportive. She described receiving gifts, flowers, and even handwritten notes that made her feel seen and valued. But she claims that tone eventually shifted. In her lawsuit, Lampro alleges that between 1995 and 1998, Diddy became aggressive and repeatedly assaulted her. She also included personal details in her filing that many initially believed were meant to embarrass or provoke, but later, similar descriptions appeared in another lawsuit filed by a Jane Doe. That second accuser reportedly echoed several of Lampro's claims, describing an alleged assault in explicit legal language and stating that the experience left her traumatized, but also exposed what she claimed were Diddy's deepest insecurities. Internet users quickly latched onto those similarities, turning serious allegations into viral mockery. Court documents reportedly obtained by major outlets claim that Jane Doe described being taken to a bedroom, restrained, and assaulted after Diddy allegedly locked the door. Her filing focused heavily on the power imbalance and fear she experienced, stating that she dissociated during the incident just to get through it. As if that wasn't enough, a male escort named Clayton Howard, whose name surfaced during legal proceedings, allegedly claimed that Cassie sought intimacy elsewhere because Diddy allegedly could not satisfy her. He further claimed that this issue became a point of ridicule during heated arguments between the couple. Again, these are allegations, not convictions. Diddy has denied wrongdoing, and the cases are still unfolding. But public opinion? That court has already reached a verdict. Between Katt Williams' commentary, leaked claims, and mounting lawsuits, Diddy's carefully curated image has taken hit after hit. What once stayed hidden behind NDAs and industry silence is now being dissected in real time, one court filing at a time, and as more documents surface, one thing is clear, this story is far from over.
He would contact me, tell me how great the sex was, ask me for penis pictures, just ask me what I was doing during the day. And this actually went on, I want to say, for 6 or 8 months. After she and I had, she might smirk at him. Let's say she and I had an encounter and he tried to get on top of her after that. You know, the comparison of the two inside of her was probably noticeably different. So a few times she would catch him smirking, laughing, stuff like that. And he asked her like, yo, what's so funny? And let's say she didn't give him the right answer. He'll kick her. He'll push her. That's really where the domestic violence came from. The domestic violence came from the fact that she would emasculate him. She would do things that let him know he had a small piece, that she really wasn't trying to hear what he was saying. Diddy's an arrogant.
Now, at this point, people are starting to side-eye DJ Vlad because he seems unusually invested in this topic. For reasons only he can explain, Vlad keeps bringing up the same rumors in interview after interview, asking nearly every guest for their thoughts. One of those guests was Ari Spears. During their sit-down, Vlad once again circled back to the ongoing allegations surrounding Diddy. He specifically asked Aries about Fly Diggler's interview and the claims connected to those alleged videos. And Aries did not hesitate to respond. Aries made it clear that he wasn't surprised by any of it. He explained that in the entertainment industry, stories like these often circulate quietly for years before they ever reach the public. According to him, what people are reacting to now isn't necessarily new information. It's just information that's finally being said out loud. Aries also pointed out that when multiple unrelated people repeat similar claims, it naturally raises eyebrows. He didn't claim first-hand knowledge, but he did suggest that the consistency in these stories is what keeps the conversation alive. At the same time, Aries emphasized that internet speculation can quickly spiral, especially when interviews, lawsuits, and leaked claims start blending together. He warned viewers to separate confirmed facts from commentary, even while acknowledging that the allegations themselves are serious and disturbing. Still, Vlad pushing the topic yet again only added fuel to the fire. Viewers immediately noticed the pattern, with many questioning whether Vlad was genuinely seeking clarity or simply chasing viral moments. Either way, the discussion continues to spread, with every new interview adding another layer to a story that refuses to die down.
When you said that he wasn't well endowed, I was not prepared for what I saw in this video.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy. Well, I mean, I don't.
Diddy has a it's a medical condition.
You know a knife ain't even a weapon unless it's more than 4 inches?
Now, circling back to the Jane Doe lawsuit, this is where 50 Cent jumped all the way in and started openly trolling Diddy online. After screenshots from the lawsuit began circulating, 50 posted one of them on Instagram alongside a candy image, adding a sarcastic caption that many fans immediately recognized as mockery. The post went viral almost instantly, with commenters saying 50 was clearly using humor to throw shade at the accusations laid out in the legal filing. And once again, this reignited the conversation about the alleged dynamics in Diddy's relationships. Critics online began questioning why, according to multiple lawsuits and interviews, Diddy allegedly paid other men large sums of money to be involved with Cassie while he stayed on the sidelines. People argued that this suggested deep insecurity and a desire to live vicariously through others rather than participate directly. According to these claims, Diddy allegedly preferred to watch and direct rather than engage himself. Commentators believe this arrangement allowed him to feel a sense of control without exposing what they claim were personal inadequacies. Whether true or not, this narrative has become a central talking point in the public discussion. Some accusers have also alleged that when women refused certain encounters, situations escalated into assault, claims that are now part of multiple lawsuits. Again, these are allegations, not proven facts, but the consistency across filings has kept public attention locked in. Then there's Katt Williams. For years, rumors have circulated that Diddy allegedly attempted to recruit Katt into these private gatherings. At first, many people dismissed it as internet chatter, but Katt himself has addressed it publicly. According to Katt Williams, Diddy allegedly approached him multiple times, even offering him $50 million on 3 separate occasions to participate. Katt says he turned it down every single time. In Katt's own words, he's made it clear that Diddy likes to party, and that sometimes you have to be firm and say no. Period. With lawsuits stacking up, celebrities speaking out, and long-time rumors now being discussed openly, many believe the walls around Diddy's carefully protected image are finally cracking. Whether these allegations hold up in court remains to be seen, but culturally, the damage is already done. And as more receipts, interviews, and court documents surface, this story continues to unravel in real time.
This guy, you and the girl. Suddenly you see an oiled up Diddy walk by the camera. Now I knew, for some reason, I just thought the baby oil was for the other people. I didn't realize that he was baby oiled as well.
Yeah.
Me neither.
But I'm far from 3 inches.
Me too.
You gonna work with what I give you. That ain't satisfactory. I don't know what to tell you.
But if you've really been paying attention, then you already know Katt Williams wasn't the first man Diddy was accused of approaching in this way. 50 Cent has also publicly claimed that Diddy made unwanted advances toward him. In fact, according to 50, that allegation is one of the main reasons their long-standing feud even started in the first place. Over the years, 50 has suggested that Diddy believed he could win him over with luxury, allegedly offering things like shopping sprees and access to an elite lifestyle. But just like Katt, 50 has made it very clear that he wasn't interested and shut it down immediately. 50 didn't just decline, he turned the situation into public mockery, repeatedly referencing it in interviews, social media posts, and even jokes, making sure everyone knew exactly where he stood. Whether people see it as trolling, retaliation, or truth-telling, these accusations have added yet another layer to the already messy narrative surrounding Diddy. With multiple celebrities now saying variations of the same thing, the internet has been side-eyeing the situation hard at this point. Between lawsuits, interviews, and long-standing beefs resurfacing, one thing is clear. The situation is chaotic, controversial, and far from settled, and honestly, yeah, it's a mess.
I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to buy it. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
When Diddy was later asked about 50 Cent's claims, he tried to laugh it off during an interview, and his response only made things more confusing. Diddy said that someone once told him, "You did the same thing to him, you asked him to go shopping." According to Diddy, he didn't see anything strange about it at all. He claimed he genuinely thought 50 just needed new clothes. He laughed it off, saying something like, "What? I'm a nice guy." The room reportedly erupted in laughter, but not necessarily because people were convinced. Diddy went on to insist that there was never any real issue between him and 50. He claimed there was no beef, no bad blood, and no hostility. In fact, he repeatedly suggested that 50 actually liked him. He doubled down, saying, "He loves me. You'll just can't see it." When the interviewer pushed back and questioned whether 50's comments sounded more like shade than love, Diddy brushed it off again, insisting that people were misreading the situation. According to him, anyone who's been in the industry long enough would understand that this wasn't hate, it was familiarity. He even suggested that while 50 might clash with others, their relationship was different. Of course, fans weren't buying it. Between 50's long history of trolling, public jokes, and pointed remarks, most people see the situation very differently. What Diddy describes as affection, others interpret as tension that's been simmering for years, and once again, this back and forth only added fuel to an already chaotic narrative. One where interviews meant to clear things up somehow end up making everything messier.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see it.
Y'all can't see that he loves me?
But see...
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he...
And if even half of the allegations people have been making are true, then it's not hard to imagine how deeply bruised Diddy's ego might have been over the years. Critics online have been speculating that insecurity could explain why, according to multiple lawsuits and interviews, he allegedly paid other men to be involved with his partners, or in some cases, allegedly paid men to be involved with him instead. Again, these are claims and interpretations, not proven facts. But that hasn't stopped the public from connecting dots and forming theories. Social media, of course, had plenty to say. One person commented, "So basically, he allegedly paid men who are more confident or physically secure to be with his partner, knowing it would trigger jealousy and control issues at the same time. That's a disturbing kind of psychology when you really think about it." Another wrote, "A woman sued Diddy and described him in a way that clearly struck a nerve. Now the question is, how much of his behavior was driven by insecurity versus power?" And now, the conversation has shifted to you. What do you think about the allegations surrounding Diddy? Do you believe insecurity played a role in the situations described in these lawsuits and interviews? Or do you think the internet has taken things too far? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you want even more messy deep dives, make sure you click right here to watch this next video.